everyone. It's great to be with you and join this amazing group of contributors. I'm CEO of XPRIZE Foundation, but I thought I'll tell you a little bit more about XPRIZE by giving you a little bit of history. I played actually a role in the initial competition, the Ansari XPRIZE, and we were the title sponsors of that. That's what basically ignited a great spark in how we can build a platform to solve humanity's greatest challenges. Of course, when you have something new, people are skeptical, but with XPRIZE, we are setting out to do something that may seem impossible, but we believe anything that's a crazy idea is just an amazing opportunity for us to attack and use innovation to solve it. And we use a competition platform to crowdsource that innovation and inspire millions of people around the world. Doesn't matter where they're from, what their education is, what they studied, what their interest is. If they are focused on a problem, we believe that collaboration and crowdsourcing can bring about a really innovative solution to solve our biggest challenges in the world. And we want to do this because we want to create impact around these solutions and push them forward into new markets, create new markets, new opportunities, and really attack those problems. With the first one, we all had ambitions about space. I grew up wanting to go to space and become an astronaut as a young girl, and that dream seemed impossible because I was not part of a space program, a government space program. So democratizing access to space was at the heart of when XPRIZE started about 25 years ago. And our ambition was to basically ask the world to build a spaceship, the private sector to build a spaceship to go to edge of space and demonstrate that it's possible. And it took a long time. It took about 15 years, 10 years for the competition, and then another 5 years for it to flourish. But it demonstrated, when we had 11 teams competing, it demonstrated that even building a spaceship, it's a possibility for small, very focused, innovative teams. And we figured that if we can solve access to space, why not tackle other problems? So our work is focused in many different areas now, and we have launched even more than this, closer to $200 million worth of competitions, and we reached 2 million plus people around the globe, and we have another 300 million of new competitions that are in development. But basically, we try to look at challenges in three main areas. One is exploration, where our history comes from, exploration off planet, on planet, looking at our oceans. There's so much we don't know about our own planet still. And also exploring the human mind and the boundaries of human mind and consciousness. We also look at equity. Equity is a very important topic for XPRIZE. We look at basically Maslow's hierarchy of need, the bottom part of that, and we look at it how we can address those issues through competitions, and then environment, which is a big area for us. With competitions around environment, we are looking at one of the topics that has been discussed a lot, which is carbon. We have an active carbon XPRIZE that is in the final stages. We have 10 teams who have received $5 million and looking at turning the output of a coal plant or a natural gas plant to consumer products. When we started this in 2015, no one was talking about this. It was an issue that was of great importance, and we wanted to push the boundaries of technologies to create the circular carbon economy around building things of value from CO2. And we're in the final stages and hope to be able to address this and award the competition in early part of 2021. Some of the products you see here on the screen, these are available today in the market. When we started, there was nothing like this, but now building consumer product is something of great interest. And many of these companies, you all talked about investment, many of the companies competing in our finals are looking for investors and would really benefit from support to be able to get these solutions into the hand of the consumers and into the market and make real impact. But we're not stopping there, because as you know, we can't just look at, looking at taking carbon out of that we're producing, but we've already produced so much carbon that it's important for us to create innovations that would not only stop but maybe even reverse the climate change. And we're looking at launching a competition that would actually accelerate technologies and breakthroughs in taking carbon out of the atmosphere. And we're looking at accelerating it into getting them to scale to gigaton levels, because that's what's needed to address our climate change issue today. As any of our competitions, we are not trying to limit how the solution works. So we're leaving it very open to allow for any type of technology to enter and compete for this competition. And we would again love your ideas, support on getting this out there, because it's important to have these type of technologies accelerate and advance. And around that, to create impact, we have launched a circular carbon network. It was the first carbon network fund that we introduced, and it's already has a lot of impact funds and companies who are looking for investment in these technologies, and as well as companies that are building technologies participating and connecting them with the investors. We love to create more alliances around these topics and create accelerators that will enable these young companies to actually become very successful and flourishing companies in the future. And hopefully with forums like this and other activities, we can also impact and push policy changes out there to enable us to address these problems. I thank you for the time you've given me to tell you more about our work. And if you like to know more, you can join us at XPRIZE.org and learn more about our competitions. And hopefully we'll see you as partners on the other side.